What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. There's always somebody who ain't gonna like your looks, and there's always gonna be somebody who love your looks. Alright? And the reason why I'm even talking about looks, because let's be real. That's a real thing in this sector of YouTube. And, you know, guys worried about their looks and stuff. Talking about looks maxing and all of that. Paying another man to judge their looks and everything. And you know how I feel about that. Look, here's a reality. I don't give a shit what you look like. Nobody. There's always gonna be somebody who like it. Even if you get a whole bunch of people, you go in a room full of 100. As a man, 100 women, you could have 99 of them like your look. That one who don't like your looks, of course, that's gonna be the one you want, right? But then think about it on the other hand. And that was an extreme example, but even if you do go in a room of 100 women, only 10 women like your looks. 10, that's a lot. Look, here's the bottom line. You gotta like your own looks. Because you get so many guys, and it's not even just your facial features and shit, right? It ain't just your facial features. But it's a whole bunch of other stuff. Guys worried about their height, weight, body fat percentage, and all of that. I'm going to tell you what. Fuck the bullshit. At the end of the day, you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. Because, like I said, there's always somebody who ain't going to like what you got. Always somebody going to love what you got. But the main person that got to love what you got is you. Even when I talk about body game, what I always say. You know, get to a point you feel good. Body game ultimately is about feeling good about your body. You know, when you feel good, okay? Because there's guys out there who got something and they don't feel good about it, but everybody else like it. But they don't feel good, but they got to feel good about it. And it's just a reality. You got some people going to love your shit. Some people going to dislike your shit. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, you got to love yourself. What do I always say? Your main relationship is always with yourself. And I got to emphasize that because I be seeing all this bullshit out here. Dudes worry, you know, they feel like they ain't tall enough. I'm like, whatever. They ain't 6 feet. You know what? Whatever. 86% of the population ain't 6 feet. What the fuck ever. You know? What the fuck ever. Shit. And in fact, shit, if you tall, shit, you could have some issues there. My son, he's 6'3". He's 6'3" and a half, barefoot, right? But his biggest problem is finding clothes that fit him. Seriously, that's his biggest problem. He got shoes, so but then my other son, 5'9", he just walk in, get what he want, and go. So there's always something. There's always a problem there. There's always a good thing. There's always a problem. Whatever the case, you gotta be comfortable with yourself. Cause I see too many guys commenting online saying, "Well, I'm ugly, I'm all of that." I'm like, whatever. And shoot. Even some dudes who try to come at me and shit. I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not sorry that I don't get their make their vaginas tingle. Cause if you checking out another man like that, shit. Like I said, I got 2 sons. 2 and count. I might have more children. Shit. Whatever the case, apparently the women liked it. The woman liked it. Woman wanted to clone my ass. Shit, right away, in fact. My co-parent wanted to clone my ass right away. We weren't even married 6 months, she talking about having a baby. Oh, man. And she knew before the baby was even born, my second one, he'd be a direct clone of me. And he got like women like crazy. And you know what? Neither one of them give a fuck. Neither one of them give a fuck. They just comfortable where they at. One real tall, one like shorter and stocky. Neither one of them give a fuck. They comfortable where they at. More young men need to be like them. But you got young men out here worried about some shit. And then, I'm going to tell you what. Because at first I was going to talk about some shit I saw on one of those balloon pop shows. The gift I keep on giving. You get some of these women rejecting a guy based on height. Dude be like 6 feet talking about, oh, you short. Or you this or that. Who gives a fuck what somebody else think? First of all, look. If somebody reject you based on your looks or your height, your body build, whatever, they actually doing you a favor. They doing you a favor because they saying, well, it's two things with that. One, they saying you not what they really want. All right, you should thank them. Be like, all right, thanks. Thanks, you ain't wasting my time. Two, it's a reflection on them no matter what. It's a reflection on them. Like on some cases, yeah, you could say, okay, the man ain't this or that, but who the fuck is that woman? Seriously, who the fuck is that woman? If a woman reject you for whatever physical reason, all right, she ain't doing you no good anyway. And who the fuck is she? That says something about her. Especially when you get some of these women reject you off some shit. Because you got some women reject you off your clothes or some shit. Shit, that could be a whole other video. But reject you off your clothes. If a woman reject you off of something, you could change right away. Boom. Like, I'm wearing sweats now, but shit, if I wanted to, I could wear like a high-end shirt, pants, shoes, whatever. Even glasses. Okay, these are Coach. My other glasses are Armani. My point is, if a woman reject you off of that shit, you don't need her. Because you can change that. But it's hard to get the character. But that's it, shit. That's a whole other conversation right there. Let's get down to your looks. Your looks are what you are. And when I say your looks, your entire looks, not just your face, but your height, body build, whatever. And let's talk about one of the main ones. Your height. Like, there's a lot of shit about height. That shit's ridiculous. But there's only so tall you can get. And you be getting some woman like 5'2", one like calling some guy like 6'1". Short. That's the first thing. Look, it's like got some snow flurries out here. I just saw a brother with some shorts on. It's like, that's the first one. Usually I'd be seeing some shit like that, be saying white folks. You know how it is. Don't get mad. I ain't being racial. I'm just being honest. But anyway, right? You get some dudes like women be tripping and shit. First of all, your height is your height. You can only go so far unless you're going to get some major operation. And people, we still don't know the long-term thing of that. And I noticed the guys, they might get a little bit more attention, but they still not getting in a relationship. Even if you got their height changed. Like, whatever. Like, that's what you are. Or if your hair coming out. Heard of guys getting hair implants and stuff. I heard something about going to Turkey to get that shit. Man, fuck that shit. Just shave that shit off. The good Lord said, you know what, I'm taking your hair early. Whatever. Make that shit look nice. Get that beard game going. Get that beard game. And I still laugh about it because I remember years ago, I didn't think beard game would last. I thought that'd be a trend. Oh, well. Rom is human, so I can be wrong about some shit. So, what I'm saying now is, okay, it's lasting for now. Go with it. Should be going in the barbershop now. Be some guys in there just getting their beards shaped up and everything. Whatever. Hey. They letting the barbers bless their beard. But they comfortable. The guy's comfortable with it. You know? And, you know, you get some dudes talking about thinking they gotta be all lean and stuff to get women, but yet I be seeing motherfuckers with multiple women, multiple kids, and they be some stocky ass motherfuckers. Be some stocky ass motherfuckers. Look, women like different things. Even on the Balloon Pop show, I lost count of how many times a woman has said to a guy, "Oh, you need to put on some weight." They prefer stockier men. I remember on that last one, a woman said she prefer a man about 240. It's like, good Lord, shit. But then you gonna get some men. You gonna get some men who they can get a woman, and they on the slimmer side. Because look, here's the thing. All you gotta do as a man, first of all, look. And I don't usually get religious on here, but however you call God or whatever, accept it. Just be your best version. Just be your best version. Now I guarantee that guy didn't put his turn signals on soon enough. But and the other car stopped. But anyway, just accept your best version and then go with it. That's who you are. What the fuck? Because I don't care who you are, what you look like. I don't care what your body build is, whatever. There's going to be some woman who ain't going to like that shit. But then there's going to be some woman who would. All you had to do is just focus on the women who will. Don't worry about it. Don't even lose sleep over the women who don't. That's making shit easy for you. And I've said that several times. Even some motherfuckers talking about body game, thinking you gotta have a certain body. Shit, women like different things. Different women like different things. Some women want you to be all brolic and shit. Some women want you to be slim. All you had to do as a man is figure out which women want you and go with it. And if you got your hair or however your face is or whatever your body type is, because look, I'm gonna hit y'all with some deeper shit, right? Some deeper shit. Every single woman, there's gonna be a guy that she feel magnetic towards. They're gonna like different shit. Every single woman gonna have a body part on a man she likes better than anything else. Some women gonna like that big chest. Some women like some big old arms. There's some women you gotta be tall and slim. Some women you gotta be tall and stocky. Whatever the case, you can't worry about it. You get some guys worried about some shit. It's like, look, don't worry about it. You shit. 4 billion women in the world. If you just, all you have to do is worry. If you just in your environment, you can get a couple hundred. You actually doing better. You actually got more than you know what to do with. And let's be real, a lot of guys ain't trying to be players, so you just need one. All you had to do is be your best, and then just know how to adorn it, do your overall appearance and everything. And like I said, that if a woman tripping over what you wearing when she meets you, man, fuck her. And I mean fuck as in the terms of forget her. Because you can change your clothes. Like I mentioned earlier. I'm wearing sweats now, but I could throw on some other shit. I can throw on a Lauren shirt. I can throw on a Lauren shirt and some Armani pants. I mean, what the fuck ever. As a man, you can't worry about it. Because, like I said, if she rejects you off some dumb shit like that or some like petty shit like that, you don't need her anyway. You want the type of woman looking at you, and that's what she wants. And let me go even deeper with that. Even deeper. When a woman prefers your particular body type, the sex is going to be way better. She's gonna get wet. You ain't even said one word to her. She's gonna start getting wet. All you had to do is not fuck it up. Listen to what I'm saying. All you have to do is not fuck it up. You know? Like if you's more, damn, that's the second time I seen a popo right there at that turn. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, this is my little popo normal spot. They don't got the speed trap up. But one of the things, like a woman, every woman turned on by something. All you have to do is find a woman turned on by your body. Women turned on by different things. You can't lose sleep over the ones not turned on by your body, because they ain't gonna do anything for you anyway. Sex ain't gonna be no good, and the most she'll probably do, if you got some money, she might get with you, but she using you. You always want a woman who's turned on by your physicality. Your physicality. And that's what you think women want. Every woman likes something different. Like I said, I always mention that young lady, I don't know if she still follow me. She had followed me. She said she's like a clinically obese man. She ain't like a man unless he had a stomach on him. And hey, that could be for whatever reason. That could be for whatever reason. And I met some big men. They can't get rid of women. But they were comfortable where they at. I met some dudes, man. I can say body game to them all day. They just looking at me, trying to give me one of the ribs that they cooked at the cookout. They like, hey, you want these ribs? You know you do, bro. Yeah. I know you just worked out, Rom, but I know you want this rib. Be getting a woman because they don't give a fuck. And that's what, I'm going to tell y'all what, though. That's one thing the smart players know. The smart players know. They just stay in their motherfucking lane. They find their lane and they stay with that shit. Because I'm going to tell you what, a woman, she can tell when a man ain't comfortable with who he is. Even when he fix up. That's why you can get some men, they can throw on the clothes, they can have the body, but there ain't something right with them. I had told the stories a few times about when had this club, Zanzibar, it was on G Street at the time, way back in the day, just down the street from the White House. And had this dude, he was, all he did, I mean, he was taller than average. He was tall, but also had pockmarked face, but, slim type of body, slim muscular body. And he had these women going crazy on him, these Ethiopian women, too. And anybody, just in the D.C. area, I know Ethiopians, they ain't quick to, like, go outside their nationality, their ethnic group. They'll go outside, but they very slow, too. And then these other two dudes who, they were hitting the gym, too, muscular. They were trying to dress like him and shit. The women were ignoring him. But you know what it was there? They weren't comfortable. That wasn't who they were. That wasn't who they were. Because when you out here, whatever your look is, it's your look. It's your signature. You got to be out here and you got to love it. And if a woman don't like it, she just don't like it. But you don't need to worry about that. I told about this one woman. Me and her were real cool. Me and her were really good friends. But she was just like, she preferred slimmer men. Like stick thin men. I didn't lose sleep over that shit. And I told her straight up. I joked with her. I said, yeah, I'm going to drop all 20 pounds and I'm going to pin your legs back. And she invited me to do so. But I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. Because I was slimmer than I am now. So it was like, it wasn't even worth it. But, and some other women, they were good with it. So I just dealt with them. And that's how you got to do it. Whatever you got, you got to love yourself, though. You got to love yourself, get comfortable. If you ain't there, then that's part of body game. That's part of letting the barber bless you, fixing up as best as possible. Then once you fix up to your best thing, then you got to just get comfortable with it. is what it is, because you got some dudes that probably go through life thinking, oh, I'm ugly, or I'm this, or I ain't that tall. Man, fuck that. All the women out here for that shit. And I guarantee, and I've seen that shit, because it was like one dude, I remember, and it was part of this group I had done some stuff with. And he was checking out one woman. You could see he was checking out one woman, but he wasn't getting any play, and he was complaining a little bit, right? But he wasn't getting any play. But then this other woman, who I'll just say she was fuckable in my eyes. Oh, she was going crazy over. See, if that dude wasn't tripping, just be who he was going to be and just paid attention. Like I've always said, pay attention. You know, he could have got with her, because she was feeling his ass. She was feeling him, and she liked it how he looked and everything. So you don't worry about who's not, because while your eyes are so busy on one woman or one set of women, another set checking you out, and they ain't gonna be that bad. And that's just how life is. But you gotta love yourself more than anything else. You gotta love yourself. And I want to emphasize that. I'm gonna always emphasize that. You know, don't be quick to ask somebody else, another man especially. If you gotta ask anybody how you look and all of that, let it be, at least ask a woman. Ask somebody with a vagina, because that's who you gotta turn on. Asking another man is stupid as shit, because they a man. And unless they on some faggy ass shit, what good is what they saying doing for you? You know? What good is what they saying? Yeah, didn't get here quick enough for this turn. Anyway, right? I want y'all to think about that shit. Because seriously, we don't have time. Guys need to get up here and do some shit. Come on. If y'all ever see me like do a laugh like that, it's because I seen something up here, but I just ain't feel like bothering telling you and stuff. But anyway, right? Get in here, do my thing. Do my thing, y'all. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Y'all know I ain't gonna do anything coming up, right? Y'all know I ain't gonna do anything for the weekend. It's snowing out here a little bit. Yeah. But y'all have a good weekend. Do y'all thing. Get comfortable with yourself. Learn to love yourself. Like I said, there's some people, they ain't gonna love you. You know what? As long as they stay the fuck out your way, that's good. Some people going to love you. Some women going to love you in particular. Focus on them. Focus on them. Don't waste your time with the other ones. Don't even waste time with them. Fuck all that bullshit. All right? Anyway, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.